Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky and L.T. Smith Stadium. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Missouri State Bears and the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the Western Kentucky head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Hilltoppers ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Missouri State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast.
Maybe a crease. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Using his legs at screen. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive.
Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Bears look to keep this drive humming. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just...
And that ball's free behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's loose down the left side. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
The Hilltoppers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Allen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. And the fumble recovery gives the ball to the offense with a 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. And he's in. Touchdown, WKU. The offense did exactly exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Looking to throw, it's Locklear. He lets one fly deep. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. And the Bears, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. The Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles now for this offense. Guys just have to start hanging on to the football. There's nothing schematic that has to change. They've just got to get back to fundamentals, 5 points of pressure, and prioritize holding on to the ball.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Humphreys. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Pulls and fires complete. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Allen. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Looking for room. It's Allen. And they get him down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Hilltoppers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air, it's Glenn. Catch in the middle, it's Azira. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked off, and he's got open room. He's at the touchdown, Missouri State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Humphries. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Glenn. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So here comes the Missouri State offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jet.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Reads it, fires complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
To the air, it's Locklear. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Bears in the hurry up.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The give out of the gun. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Locklear. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And how about this young fella who's slinging the pill, man? His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
And some great 4th down defense against the run.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's got it again. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Gets it out fast. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Allen. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires left. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to pass. It's Glenn. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Here we go. Ready.
Wants to go right back downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's a 0. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the E.
Makes the grab in their space. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Hilltoppers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Got a man. It's Hutchison. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Hilltoppers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And it's a sack. And there is a little more difficult to defend than pressure right up the middle, and the big nose tackle brings it there.
And he starts right on the football. A lot of time he gets double teamed, right? Because he's right there and you got the guards next to him. But the big fella just uses his power, overpowers the lines, gets to the quarterback, and gets the sack.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And, man, that third down changes this decision completely, right? Like getting a big chunk of yards, making it 4th and short. Now it's a true decision. I think you were just thinking about getting half of this, maybe setting up a field goal. Now you got a chance to be aggressive. Let's see what they do here on offense.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Hilltoppers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. He'll take a shot. Got his man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Throws to the wideout. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Northwestern Wildcats. And it's the Nittany Lions looking to make it 5 straight wins, and they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Now over to your game inside LT Smith Stadium. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense ready to start this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Back to throw, it's Glenn. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Yeah, that defense was not fooled at all. Kind of a running situation, right? A lot of times you go for it on fourth down, and it's already third and 2 or 3 yards. Defense wasn't fooled, did a great job pinning their ears back, getting the quarterback, and getting him on the ground.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Complete. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bears want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Quickly to the tight end, and they'll knock him down.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass, it's Glenn. Here comes the heat. He's got it down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to run for it. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The run inside. It's Allen. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Hilltoppers getting set on 1st and 10. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Finding an escape route. Here's a little room there. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The Hilltoppers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Hicks. Touchdown, Hilltoppers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Glenn. Snagged out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did. You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Locklear. Fires quickly. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He goes right back to the air. Dumps it off in the flats. Turning it on. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick completion to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Goes to the option. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in from the Western Kentucky sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Quick handoff. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Got his man on the right. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So the Missouri State offense heads out to open this drive. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. Danced his way through traffic. Pickup of 4 to the 19. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Tupper. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick six right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Offense gets set for second down. Just feeds the running back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Goes high to pull it in. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. With the run on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the option. The pitch. Touchdown, Missouri State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Looking to throw. Right on the money. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. Now on first down from the 30. Right back to the well. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Baylor Bears call their 3rd and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are. what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season.